Hello, welcome everyone to the Diaspora Art Project. It's been a long time, the first time I explained about what Diaspora Art Project is, sometime in October, and I realized a lot of my friends still don't know what Diaspora Art Project is. So I feel I need to explain it again and again so that people are aware of what I am trying to do or we are trying to do. So it started with my paintings. I started painting, about our immigrant experiences from last year, and then I decided why not also expand to video, photography, and audio, so I can preserve our existence in America as immigrants, because we're new immigrants, and I feel like we still have half of Nepal and Tibet and India or wherever we grew up, and we're part of that culture mixing together, and it's a really beautiful thing what's happening. But if we don't preserve that will disappear pretty soon. In my son's time or grandson's time, there won't be much left. So I feel it's important, even though the things that may not look important today will be valuable over time. So even you driving in your car to sitting in your living room or watching a movie from Nepal, or listening to anything, could be, those all little things can be really important when we document, and we take millions of or maybe billions of pictures, but when it's time 50 years later, we won't be able to find any of those in the right place. So we really need to preserve in a more systematic way. So my goal is to do that, and we realize we need to have professional quality equipments, and so we made a goal of raising $15,000 in October, and so far we're almost halfway through, and even though we haven't even aggressively done any campaigning yet. But also the good news is we now have camera and really good audio equipments, but we still need one extra camera plus a lot more accessories. And I realize camera is the cheapest part, and a lot of other accessories are more expensive when you try to make quality footage. So working on that, and so I'm really excited, and have my friend Praveen Singh and Rohit Chetri. We three are working really hard and trying to figure out how to make things work. And I've also, one of the way I want is to involve many people, so I'm thinking of having some of my paintings available in prints, like a limited edition signed prints, so that they can buy those and support our project. So I will be updating those in the Diaspora Art Project page, and the full form of the Diaspora Art Project is actually the Nepali and Tibetan Diaspora in America Art Project. But it's it's too long to say all the time. That's why we made it. The Facebook page is just the Diaspora Art Project. But the goal is to have only the Nepali and Tibetan diaspora. Some people even ask me, why just Nepali and Tibetan? I grew up, in Nepal, and only thing I know are being a Nepali, and I have many Tibetan friends, and also have a family history of a lot of my, ancestors spending a lot of time in Tibet. So those two I feel very connected, and I want to just focus on that. And there's no, goal in the future of expanding, because there's no, you have to do what you know best. So this is what I want to do, and I'm not open to any exploring anymore because it'll be too vague. And also thank you for listening, and we'll be updating more about the project. And thank you very much, and good night. Namaste.